God has already given you wisdom. He's already given you strength. He's already given you the ability to handle any and every circumstance that ever comes into your life. The biggest challenge is, do you believe He gave you those things? When we face challenges, when we face situations that overwhelm us, that distract us, that discourage us, that get us down, that we feel is a setback, that we feel it's too late, we're too far gone. All of these things are challenges to see if you will believe that the greater one is in you. God's wisdom, God's power lays dormant inside of every believer. But do you really believe it? So when a test comes, it's your time then to shine. It's your time then to declare what the will of God is. It's your time to declare what God has said about you. Oftentimes we hear things from people in terms of God putting things on you to see what's inside of you. He already knows that because He placed it in you. I just need you to have courage to believe. I just need you to have courage to, when you feel overwhelmed, declare what He says about you. Declare that the wisdom of God is inside of you. Resist the urge to quit. Take hold of a higher calling, which is to do the work that's required in that moment, trusting that God's presence and spirit will strengthen you in that time of need. That's a man or woman of faith. That's courage in action. Courage is being able to move forward when fear is present, knowing that the courage and the strength that you are displaying is from the greater one that's inside of you. So lift your head up in those times. And I know it's tough and I know it's discouraging, but lift your head. Affirm who He says you are. Affirm the will of God for your life. Affirm the goodness of God in your life. Trust that He is greater than your situation and circumstance. I'm sure David felt that way when he saw the lion and the bear. I'm sure Daniel felt fear, oppression in a lion's den. I'm sure Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were fearful, but yet courageous enough to declare they're going to trust God. I'm sure that Paul the Apostle, who was persecuted almost unto death, left many times for dead, had the courage to stand when fear was present. And I'm sure there have been times and seasons in your life, maybe moments or microseconds, that you gave in to what God said about you versus what you felt in your body. That fearful challenge, you moved beyond it and saw, wow, if I just pushed a little harder, I would experience this every single time I face a challenge in my life. I just want you to understand that He's in you. He's ready to work through you. Just trust Him and execute.